Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to Does Boxing. We back with another one. So this live right here, we're gonna touch on the new Matchroom schedule, Matchroom and DAZN. They just released their schedule yesterday, and we're gonna touch on it. You know what I'm saying? I like it. I like when they do schedules because it gives boxing fans, you know what I'm saying, something to look forward to and stuff like that. But before I get into everything, I want to salute everybody coming through the building. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe. If you listen to a playback, feel free to drop a comment in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? Live chat, feel free to ask any questions. We're going to get down to it. So, first, man, I like I said, I like boxing schedules. You know what I'm saying? For the first quarter, whatever they do, I like it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a guy like me that like to travel to the fights and like to watch boxing all the time. I want, you know what I'm saying? I want to plan my stuff out too. So, it's cool when they do this. You know what I'm saying? So, the zone they actually started last week. Y'all seen this last week? Serrano versus Cruz and Bumgarner versus McElhead. So don't forget about that when you guys are kind of grading or judging how how this schedule turn out. If that's what you're into. I know some people like to big up this promoter or that promoter. Me, it really don't matter to me. As long as I can watch boxing, I'm cool with it. But this was a hell of a card last weekend. Richardson Hitchens looked good. He had a dominant performance. Shadeja Green, she made a statement with her performance, and then these two undisputed fights. So it was crazy. So this was actually the start of it, but they announced some more fights. So that's what it is. So this is what they came up with, and it's going to go through May the 20th. Now, if you look at my description box, I have a couple of fights that wasn't announced. Now, it's some question marks or what fight dates we're gonna have. We're gonna have a couple of dates that wasn't announced with this schedule. It will get announced probably later on. You know what I'm saying? Still negotiating some fights and stuff like that. So it's all good. But if you take a look at it, man, it's gonna run basically all the way up until June. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up. Pretty good action. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna break it down, talk about it for sure. Tip Bayless, what's good with you, bro? Salute to you. All right, so we starting with February the 18th. So this next week, this is a hell of a fight right here. Lee Wood versus Mauricio Lara. This is for the WBA title at featherweight. You know what I'm saying? I like it. I like the matchup. Lee Wood is a boxer puncher. He got a you know what I'm saying, he liked the dramatic fights. You know what I'm saying? He was in the fight of the year and knockout of the year candidate fight last year versus Michael Conlan. That shit was crazy. Mauricio Lara, he know what he brings to the table. You know what I'm saying? He a killer in that ring, and he trying to get his man. He trying to go for the knockout, real aggressive. He don't mind traveling to the UK. You seen what he did to Josh Warrington a couple of years ago. So this is a hell of a fight right here. And this is a fight that Lee Wood probably didn't have to take. He probably could have took a voluntary fight. And well, another voluntary fight at a lower level, a lower scale. So that's what's up. Salute to him on that. Now the whole card, they got some nice prospects, some nice up and coming guys that I like. Dalton Smith fights at 140 pounds. I like him. You know what I'm saying? I think he can be a future world champion. I'm not sure at 140. 140 is crazy right now, but he got the skills. And then you got Gary Cully. He fights at 135 pounds. Now, I mentioned those two guys because they might be on another show later on this schedule. Dalton Smith looking like April the 15th in Sheffield. He may come back depending on if everything goes well in this fight. And then Gary Cully, he might hop on the Mount Serrano K. Taylor 2 undercard in Ireland. So we'll see. We'll see. So everybody got to look good. You know what I'm saying? Stay injury free. You know what I'm saying? So this is February the 18th. This is a good card. This is Nottingham. This is the hometown of Lee Wood. So y'all stay tapped in. Joseph Brown in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute to you. IB, what's good with you, bro? Salute to you. Salute. All right, we're moving on. March the 4th. So this is a card from Mexico. And, you know, if you follow the Zone, Matchroom, their cards in Mexico, they have a lot of good fights down there. This is going to headline by Angel Ferreira. Now, he got a nice world ranking in the WBO at 135. So I think he's number 4 in the WBO. So he needs this win. He's facing Eduardo Estrala. So Ferreira, he's a possible opponent for Gary Cully on the Taylor Serrano undercard in May. So look out for him. But they normally have pretty good action fights on the card. So be locked in for that. It's a smaller show, but still, those are the best shows because like the small shows, they be cracking for sure. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good one. We're gonna move forward to March the 11th, headlined by Callum Smith. So he making his return. Callum Smith is a WBC mandatory for Arthur Beterbiev in 175. So he got next. So he's taking this fight against Pavel Stiepen from Poland, an undefeated fighter, 18-0, 12 knockouts. You know what I'm saying? Haven't fought a lot of top guys. But he's taking this fight to stay on schedule with Arthur Beterbiev. Arthur Beterbiev just fought in in January, a couple weeks ago, against Anthony Yard, which was a good fight. So he need a rest from that, and then he gonna go right into Ramadan, the last week of March into the last week of April. So that would put Callum Smith on the same schedule. They'll probably fight in the summer, probably like June or July. So not a bad opponent. He doesn't stay busy fight. So it is. It's this what it is. It's a stay busy fight. It ain't nothing too crazy. I like this card though. It's a couple of fights I'm gonna touch on briefly. You got Leon Paro versus Robbie Davis. This is 140 pounds. This is a good fight. Leon Paro is number 2 in the WBO, so he risking his ranking to face Robbie Davis, who has been turning the corner as of late. I know most of the fans don't follow Robbie Davis because he's a UK fighter and stuff like that. But since he got with Shane McGuigan, he been looking good. I mean, he knocked Hank Lundy out the ring. I know Hank Lundy been stopped before, but ain't nobody never knocked him out the ring. So he's been coming along. One of the best up-and-coming fighters in the sport right now, Diego Pacheco, he's coming back. He's facing Jack Cullen. That's a good fight. 2 tall guys, 6'3", 6'4" guys fighting. That's gonna look kind of crazy, but that's cool though because I like Diego Pacheco. Johnny Fisher, the heavyweight, is back. Campbell Haddon. So it's a decent card with some decent names, young fighters, and it's going to headline by Callum Smith. You know what I'm saying? He got to win this fight. This is a big fight for him because, you know what I'm saying, if Callum Smith loses this fight, man, then, well, now for the boxing guys now, let me just speak on me as a boxing fan. I don't want nobody to get hurt or nothing like that, but if Callum Smith take a little whatever, a little fall or something, slip up, hopefully we can get undisputed, but I don't think we're going to get undisputed whether Callum Smith win, lose, or draw. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get undisputed at 75. You know what I'm saying? And so it is what it is. But I just want to see the big fights. You know what I'm saying? Get to it as quick as possible. But Callum Smith, he does pose a threat to Beterbiev, though. He's a big puncher. You know what I'm saying? He said in the zone cards in Mexico. Yeah, no, they are. They good. D-Lo in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute to you. PDH Big Dog in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. All right. We moving on. So March the 18th. Now this is a next gen show, basically like a showbox show. It's gonna feature a bunch of prospects. You know what I'm saying? And they're supposed to be taking some step ups. Cyrus Patterson versus Chris Jenkins is a step up. You know what I'm saying? You got Pat McCormick, the Olympian. He's on the card. Saul Dakers, that's another one. He's a heavyweight. He's pretty decent. Hopi Price, I like Hopi Price. Tall, rangy, southpaw, fights at 122. So they got some good young fighters, you know what I'm saying? So if you guys not familiar with the UK prospects, this would be a show for you, you know what I'm saying? This is March 18th, Newcastle. So that's like, I guess like the northeast of England. You know what I'm saying? That's where like, I think that's where Chantel Cameron from and Savannah Marshall. I ain't really too good with the geography, but I believe that's where they're from. So it's a good card to showcase these prospects. And these guys can probably move forward to become, world champions or fight for the title or something like that. So you want to get familiarized with these fighters before they get to that level. That's my thinking of it. I think everybody think differently on certain stuff. So it's just, I like the card. I like the prospects and the young guys fighting. All right, this is a big one. This is April the 1st. Anthony Joshua versus Jermaine Franklin. I like it. You know what I'm saying? I like it. Paro isn't fighting Frost anymore. I haven't heard unless something recently popped off since since you know what I'm saying, since I've been on. I haven't heard nothing, D-Lo. Yeah, I haven't heard nothing. I know Frost got like 2 names, like Chris is one of his last names, and Frost, I don't know. But I haven't heard nothing about it. My man Bruce Gas in the building, salute to you. He said Lara Wood for me. Yes, sir. Yeah, tap on that poll for me. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I got the poll in the chat. Which fight you guys looking forward to the most? I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys tap on that. But this one right here, I like it. You know what I'm saying? He said I got Franklin in this fight. We'll see what he brings to the table. I thought you just said he was fighting someone else. My bad. No. I ain't even mentioned Leon Praro. I mean, I ain't mentioned. No, that's the wrong one. That's Lanier Praro, the heavyweight, the southpaw from Cuba. He fighting this weekend. I'm talking about Liam Praro. He's a 140-pound contender. He's fighting Robbie Davis. My bad. That's a different guy. My bus, different guy. He said I voted. I appreciate it. Jermaine looked good against Dylan White. Yeah, he did. Schedule looking weak. Now I think it's looking good though. He said Joshua, yes sir. I like this fight. Good comeback fight for Joshua. He got a new team. He with Derrick James. I like that. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully Derrick James can, get him right. Jermaine Franklin is coming out that good performance against Dylan White, but he ain't closed the show to me. I'm just keeping 100. I know we're supposed to rock with our whatever Americans and shit, but I feel like he dropped the ball, honestly. I didn't like him coming in at 257. You know what I'm saying? So the weight, him coming in at the weigh-in, that's gonna tell me a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's an interesting fight. I want to see what Derrick James implement in this short amount of time with Anthony Joshua. I like the mean Joshua. I like the last good performance Joshua had. Actually, the Pulev fight was a good performance by him. But I like him when he mean, throwing uppercuts and shit, finishing off with the hook, not thinking so much and want to do whatever. And I know where that came from because, he chinny, he got stopped by Andy Ruiz, he been hurt in some fights. But I want to see the dynamic of that. Now Franklin can fight, good old school type of style. You know what I'm saying? I thought he did well against White. I thought he won the fight, even with the other shit. But I felt like he could have closed the show and finished stronger than that. You know what I'm saying? So I thought he actually won 7-5. I think he got to be way better than this fight. He got to be quicker. He got to be faster. He can't fight he fights in spurts. You know what I'm saying? He might have to pick that pace up because Joshua will get tired in late in the stretches of the fight. I don't care who trains him. After the 6th, 7th round, he gonna start to wear down. Then he'll pick up a second win. He got experience and stuff like that, being a world champion. But it's so interesting though. You know what I'm saying? Because if the Jermaine Franklin come like he came against Dylan White, he has a good opportunity. But I don't know if that's gonna be good enough. We'll see. That's why these guys are heavyweights, and this is what we look for. You know what I'm saying? I think he'll attempt to do better against AJ and not let the judge. He got to. He got to do that. You know what I'm saying? I want to see the weight. 257. Like I said before, I need him in like 245. I think because he got fast hands, and for him to have some good mobility and stuff like that, I like him in like 245. I think that's cool. But anything above 250, I don't know. I love heavyweight boxing. This one has a lot of interest for me. Yeah, it's a good one, Bruce. It's a good one. Gotcha. That's on me. Now you good, bro. All good. AJ still has a lot left physically. Hope he makes some improvements. Yeah, I think he will. I thought he won too. Yeah, no, for sure. I thought he won 7-5. Let me see. I knew AJ was going to beat AJ as soon as he started being difficult and demanding a rematch. Yeah. Playing the A-side role. D-Bid03 in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. I think against AJ, he should attempt to create doubt immediately. Yeah, step to him, push him back. He got a low, you know what I'm saying? He got good defense and stuff. He's a smaller target, you know what I'm saying? Make AJ work. Like, he said Usyk. Like the fight that when he fought Carlos Takam, that was making AJ was struggling against a smaller opponent. He was struggling. I mean, although he won, I ain't like the stoppage, but that's a similar type of style. So these guys are having a press conference early in the morning tomorrow in the UK. So y'all tap in for that. It's a couple of fighters that may be on this card. Fabio Worley, the heavyweight, I like him. He's been coming along real nice. He should be on the card. He got a number 14 ranking in the WBA. And then you got the undisputed champion Chantel Cameron at 140. So she should be on this card. So y'all stay tuned for the press conference and all that shit. Keep your ears tapped in if you're interested to see what's on the undercard. Yeah, that fabricated stoppage. Yeah, I think it was bad. That was a bad one for sure. All right, moving forward, we got April the 8th. Bam Rodriguez versus Christian Gonzalez. This is for the vacant WBO title at 118 pounds. I like this card, though. You know what I'm saying? I think this is a hometown fight for Bam. I expect Bam to win this fight and go on to bigger and better things. So that's a good one. But this undercard is pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? You got a unified champion, MJ Amadaliev versus Marlon Tapales. That's the long overdue IBF mandatory. Tapales is a PBC fighter, so if he get the victory, he can put himself in position to get the winner between either one. Whoever wins this can put themselves in a position to get the winner between Fulton and Inoue for undisputed. That would be dope. So that's a good one. That's a good one. Some domino effects. You got Ray Ford. He's stepping up as far as name wise against Jesse Magdaleno, former world champion. Jesse been off for a while, you know what I'm saying? He had injuries and stuff like that. And Ray Ford is hitting his stride. So it's like the guy that's trending up and the guy that's kind of trending down. So Ray Ford gonna be looking to get a good name on his resume. And that, you know what I'm saying? So we'll see. And this is a good spotlight for Ray Ford. You know, Jesse Magdaleno is a good boxer. I remember he beat Donaire in the 122 for the title. He lost to Dalby, but after that, he kind of been this inactive. You know what I'm saying? So he's facing a hungry young fighter, and he's like inactive. You know, that's the recipe. That's a recipe for disasters. But we'll see though. Maybe he got some in the game. And then you got Thomas Matisse. He just signed with Matchroom, so he's back. You know what I'm saying? He had a good performance his last time out, so look to see him back. So that's what's up. I like this card. Pretty good. Pretty good. Hopefully Tapales crack MJ, yeah. And I was we'll see, man. That's a good fight though. I think it's gonna be better than what people give him credit for. I give MJ a lot of props because he fought through a broken hand and still won the fight. He actually stopped the guy running Rios with the left hand that he broke. Just training a little fighter. Okay, that's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Salute to you, bro. So, yeah, this is a good card. This is April the 8th from San Antonio. All right, moving forward. So we got this one right here. I like this one, y'all. This might be the one I'm looking forward to the most. Make sure you guys tap on that poll if you haven't. I got the poll in the chat. Which main event are you looking forward to the most? This one right here, you got the IBF champion Shaq Rafinoff versus Joe Cordina, the former world champion. They never should have stripped him. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, but I get it. It is what it is. Joe Cordina has an opportunity to be a two-time world champion. I like Joe Cordina. That's my favorite. I think him and Lawrence Okolie are my two favorite UK fighters. You know what I'm saying? I like Joe Cordina. He's so smooth. He's a good guy, good right hand, good boxer. He do a lot of good things in the ring, but he's facing a dog in Rachmaninoff who comes forward, southpaw, aggressive, got a lot of defensive flaws. I thought Zephyr Barry was putting them hands on him, boxing well. He dropped him with an inside uppercut. You know what I'm saying? It's just his legs went, and then Rachmaninoff jumped on him and stopped him. Cordina, I think Cordina a little bit more stable than that. You know what I'm saying? I see him boxing, and I see him probably, keeping Rachmaninoff honest. I like Cordina in this fight, so I'm kind of biased, but it's a tough one. This is a tough fight. Rachmaninoff ain't just coming just to lay his belt down. It's a hometown fight for Cordina, so he'll have the crowd on his side. It should be a fun fight, for sure. And hopefully the injury from Cordina, I know he hurt his hand. That's why he had to vacate, so hopefully everything is good with him. This is what I'm talking about with Matchroom. They put some good USA cards when they focus on lower weights and women. Joe is determined to snatch the belt back. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, it was wrongfully taken from him. The winner of this, if Cordina win, he'll probably get Zephyr Barry. Zephyr Barry would be on this undercard as well, so maybe he'll get a good opponent and look good, come back off of his situation. So that's what's up, man. Come back off his loss. All right, and then we got this one, the rematch. This is gonna be crazy, yo. I can't wait for this one. Katie Taylor versus Serrano. This one gonna be in Ireland, May the 20th. You got two undisputed champions now. I mean, shit, you can't get no better than that. Last year, that was the best fight of the year. That whole situation was crazy. The event, just the atmosphere, that it's like a fight I wish I could have went to. And this one gonna be crazy too. This is the first time Katie Taylor fighting in Ireland and her pro, as a pro. So they're gonna be out there rocking and rolling. It's gonna be another epic fight, another good one. So we'll see. Hopefully they stack the undercard. Like I said, some of the Irish fighters, they got one fight for it. I think is what's his name? Dennis Hogan versus JJ Metcalf is on that card. And then they're trying to get Gary Cully on the card and a couple of the Irish fighters. So it might be stacked with Irish fighters. So that's what's up, man. It might be 2 good weeks back to back in Ireland, because I'm hearing that May the 13th we could get Michael Conlan versus Luis Alberto Lopez, and then the next week you got this one. So yeah, bro, yes sir, I'm looking forward to it. So I like the schedule. I like how they do this. You know what I'm saying? They got it out for a stretch of like 4 months or something like that, 3 months or whatever. I like it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I like to watch boxing, and I know it's coming. I always set my schedule, or if I was going to attend one of these fights, I can make arrangements. You know what I'm saying? So that's cool right there. There's a couple of dates that I didn't mention. I have it in my description box. One of them is April the 15th. That's supposed to be my man Dalton Smith. If he wins this next weekend, he's supposed to be on that card in Sheffield. And also, we got a nice women's fight. Terry Harper versus Cecilia Braekhus, and that's at 154 pounds for the WBA title. So that's a good one. You know what I'm saying? That should be a good one. I didn't mention May the 6th. Now, that's supposed to be Canelo's date. Now, whether he going to fight in Mexico or is he going to fight in the Middle East, he's supposed to face John Ryder, his WBO mandatory. So we waiting on the decision of Canelo. Canelo, he's a domino effect in boxing. When he announces his date, then you'll start seeing everybody else follow suit. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. So I like to see him fight in Mexico. I want to see, now that he's a big star. He haven't fought in Mexico since, I want to say 12 years, since he fought Kermit Cintron, I believe. Don't fact check me. But I think that's the last time he fought in Mexico. So if he fight there, I think it'd be good. That'd be May the 6th, Cinco de Mayo. It makes sense to do that. Or in the Middle East. If he fights in the Middle East, that would open up a spot for one of the big time promoters to get a card at nighttime. So that'd be cool. You get Canelo. You know, it's possible to get Canelo in the evening and then get a big card or a nice card in the afternoon and nighttime. So that's what's up. We'll see. Everything, we always wait for to see what Canelo gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And then the last one. Now this is a pencil in date. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be Dimitri Bivol versus Joshua Buatsi. So they, like I said, they negotiating. Bivol is in the gym, so they working on that date. That may be in the Middle East as well. So that's a target date of like late May, May 27th. So if you look at it, if all those fights come to fruition, Canelo May the 6th, Taylor Serrano May 20th, Dimitri Bivol and Buatsi May the 27th. I mean, that's a nice month right there. That's a good month. You know what I'm saying? So I like it. Like I said, I like the schedules. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to go all the way until September. You can just give me 3 or 4 months, two fights a month, 2 dates a month. I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up. So far, so good. He said back in Ohio, but I'm on the corner, man. I hope everything works out for you, bro, for sure. Unsure how much the war going to affect Amanda. She suffered a cut as well. Yeah, man. That's kind of I was thinking to push it back to the summer, but hey, they already got the deal ready. But yeah, we'll see, man. I think everything is set up for Katie to win. I thought Cecilia was going for Natasha. Yeah, I seen that Sky Sports interview. Natasha Jones probably faced Carissa Shields though. Carissa Shields or Femke Hermans. I think it's gonna be Terry Harper and Cecilia Braekhus. So I'll be back to talk about that. Nganji doesn't have a fight date. Nah, I'm guessing he's gonna get on one of these undercards. Um, Maybe he fights around the same time as Kenshiro and my man Gonzalez. Maybe fight around the same time and hopefully to be on their schedule and fight for undisputed. That's my hope. But I'm not sure. I haven't heard enough from him. Makes sense for him to maybe get on the Joshua card. You know what I'm saying? They haven't really announced a lot of fights on that one. So yeah, I want to see him back. Gotta see how the whole Buatsi free agent thing plays out. But I think they already working on a deal though. Um, like I don't even think that shit really don't make no sense to me because who gonna match an offer? Who gonna send Buatsi an offer? Like I said, I think I said this in another video. He ain't really done nothing like that. They ain't really no big commodity like that. Not over here, and I don't really hear nothing for the in the UK like that. And who he gonna fight? You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna fight Callum Smith. He ain't gonna face Anthony Yard. He ain't gonna fight them guys. So who gonna offer him something for Matchroom to match it? That's just a ploy. I think maybe he been talking. He trying to cut a deal. It's kind of like how Lawrence and Coley was doing. They both in Dubai. They was in Dubai training and shit like that. They cool with each other. I don't read nothing to that because the whole play was Buatsi versus Bivol the whole time. That's been the whole play on some insider shit. He has a mandatory within 2 weeks' time. Yeah, I seen that. Them guys got a fight coming up, but I don't know how quick they're gonna order that. They're gonna allow him a voluntary. You know what I'm saying? I rather see to be honest. I get it. I rather see undisputed first if they can get it. Then the winner. You know what I'm saying? But if the mandatory comes up, it comes up. I think it's probably due like what September or something like that. So we'll see. If I had my choice, I'd rather see him fight the winner between that 3 belt unification. So yeah, man, it's good though. Like I said, schedules are good in boxing. Waiting for PBC to drop theirs. Top Rank don't normally drop a schedule like per se, like to roll it out like that. Top Rank got a lot of fight dates as well. I probably do a video on each promotion company, network, whatever, and just talk about it and stuff like that. But yeah, let me look at the chat real quick. Not the poll. Let me look at the poll real quick. Hopefully everybody tapped in on it. I'm about to close it out. Yes sir, close it out. All right, see what we got. So we got Lee Wood versus Mauricio Lara at 33%. Taylor Serrano 33, Joshua Franco 22, Robin off Cordino. Yeah, that's what's up, bro. I appreciate everybody that tapped in on that. Appreciate it. Much love and appreciation for that. So yeah, man, that's what it is, man. I just want to come in, talk about this schedule. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to it. There's a lot of good boxing coming up. Some of these days we're gonna have 2 cards on the same day. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that. I've always been the advocate of that because I'm watching that shit regardless. You know what I'm saying? So it's good for me. So we'll see. Hopefully all this stuff holds up. No postponements, no delays, none of that shit, man. Let's cross our fingers because I mean this look good. I like it. This look good. But there's still some more fights to be added and stuff like that. Lee Wood is guaranteed to be exciting and appears to be able to go either way. Nah, I think so too. Like Mauricio Lara is a tough, rugged fighter that throws a lot of hard shots. And then Lee Wood is a boxer puncher, counter puncher. And Wood makes a lot of mistakes defensively, and I think he's gonna be right there for that. So that's why I'm picking Lee Wood. That's kind of fights we like. Yeah, no, for sure. That's for sure. We got a good fight this weekend. Shaki Foster versus Ray Vargas. You know, if you want to talk about the PBC schedule off the top, you got that one. You got February 25th. You got Jeremiah Ponce versus Sabrina Matisse for the vacant IBF at 140. So we've been waiting for that for a minute. The undercard, you got Jamal James versus Alberto Palmetta. That should be a good one. That's at welterweight. You got Joseph Adorno versus Elvis Rodriguez. So that's a good 3-fight card. March the 4th, you got Brandon Figueroa versus Mark Maceo. So I mean, those are three good fights. You know what I'm saying? And then don't forget March the 11th, you got Tim Tszyu versus Tony Harrison, and then March 25th, you got Benavidez and Plant. So those fight cards right there are PBC cards right there. That's pretty good. Pretty good lineup, you know what I'm saying? And I think once you look at it, I'm gonna do a video probably tomorrow. Once you look at it and see, okay, it's not too bad, and they haven't announced stuff for April. I don't think really nobody announced nothing for April. So April and May, you know, you got the big guys coming. You got supposed to get Tank and Ryan, which I think is gonna happen. They talked about Rolly versus Playo. I think that sounds like the undercard of Ryan Tank versus Ryan. That's a good undercard fight for that one. You know, Spencer's coming back. Talks about him and Thurman. We gotta see what Wilder gonna do. So it's a lot of situations, man. A lot of shit. So yeah, boxing is looking good though. Don't let nobody tell y'all boxing is trash because all these fights we got coming up, it's crazy. And you know the essence of boxing is what happened in the ring. Not what's outside the ring and how many cards this guy got or, you know, how many, you know, none of that other shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's about what happened in the ring. And as far as the ring, we got a lot of shit popping. So that's what's up, man. So I want to salute to everybody coming through the building. Make sure you hit the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't. If you listen to the playback, feel free to drop a comment in the comment section. All that good shit, man. Rolly gave us a good laugh yesterday. Yeah, he gave us a good laugh today, too, because I knew that fight was going to happen. I've been talking about Rolly versus Playo for like, I don't know how long. So, yeah, that's a good look for me. Anybody saying boxing is trash, that question how much they follow the sport. Yeah, there's a lot of people saying that shit, though. Because you can tell when they start saying that, that's because their favorite fighter not fighting. And the narrative started to run dry. So they got to start making up shit. They got to start recycling shit that happened 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? If you pay attention like that. But yeah, man, salute to everybody coming to the building. I'll probably be back tomorrow, maybe. I'm planning on tomorrow coming back and talk about the PBC schedule, maybe the top rank schedule, maybe tag team both of those together. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, once again, salute. That's my time, and I'm out.